They say growing old is a blessing, but at times it doesn't always feel that way. You remember the days when you could climb stairs without a second thought, walk miles without getting tired, and carry groceries home with ease. But now things are different. Your steps may be slower, your breath may be shorter, your body may not respond the way it used to. And yet here's the truth. Aging is not defeat. Aging is not weakness. Aging is proof that you have survived what millions could not. It's a crown earned through years of struggle, sacrifice, and wisdom. And if at 80 years old you can still do just 3 powerful things, then you're not just surviving, you're truly winning at life. So today, let's talk about them. And as you listen, I want you to reflect, not just with your mind, but with your heart. Because if you or your loved ones can still do these things at 80, then you are already living a life that many people only dream of. It's morning. You sit at the edge of your bed. Slowly you place your feet on the ground. You rise. And without help from a cane, a walker, or another person, you take your first steps. That moment, my friend, is not just walking. It is freedom. Walking independently at 80 is one of the clearest signs that your body is still serving you. It means your muscles are still strong, your bones are still reliable, and your balance is still steady. Doctors say that even 10 minutes of walking a day can lower your risk of heart disease, improve bone density, and keep your mind sharper. But beyond the science, walking is a gift of independence. Think about it. Walking means you can visit your neighbor. Walking means you can go buy your own bread or fruit from the market. Walking means you can take a stroll in the park, breathe fresh air, and feel the sunshine on your skin. At 80, every step is a reminder, I am still in control of my life. And here's something emotional. Many people half your age cannot walk without pain, without struggle, or without assistance. But if at 80 your legs still carry you, you are already ahead. Yes, your steps may be slower. Yes, you may need to pause more often. But speed does not define strength, freedom does. And every independent step you take is proof that you are still winning. Now let's move to the second ability, something even more powerful than strong legs, a strong mind. Memory is the soul of old age. Being able to remember names, places, events, and conversations is not just a blessing, it's a bridge that connects you to your family, your past, and your future. Imagine sitting at the dinner table. Your grandchildren ask you about your childhood, about the life you lived decades ago, and you answer, not with confusion, not with hesitation, but with clarity. You tell stories, you make them laugh, you pass on wisdom. That is winning. Because memory keeps you alive in the hearts of others. When you can still recall your loved ones' birthdays, when you can still share advice that makes sense, when you can speak clearly without stumbling or forgetting, you are holding on to one of life's most precious treasures. Let me ask you this. What is more powerful? A man who has millions in the bank but cannot recognize his children? Or a man of modest means who remembers every smile, every voice, every memory? At 80, if you can still think clearly, you are rich beyond measure. A sharp mind allows you to laugh at jokes, guide the younger generation, participate in conversations, and stay connected to the world. Without memory, life becomes a blur, but with it, you are a living library, a walking history book, a source of wisdom that no technology, no internet, and no book can replace. And the truth is, your family treasures that more than you realize. They may not always say it, but your words, your stories, and your clarity are gifts they will carry forever. So if at 80 you can still remember, still guide, still speak, then you are not just surviving, you are shining. And now, the third ability. It may sound simple, but it is one of the most powerful signs of independence. Being able to take care of yourself. Think about the little things you do every day. Dressing yourself. Eating on your own. Bathing without help. Brushing your teeth. Choosing your clothes. At first, these may seem small, but at 80, they are not small victories. They are giant triumphs. Because every time you feed yourself, you are saying, I am still capable. Every time you choose your own outfit, you are saying, I still have control over my life. Every time you wash your face and comb your hair, you are saying, I still have dignity. And dignity is priceless. Now imagine the alternative, needing someone else to feed you, dress you, or bathe you. While there is no shame in receiving help, there is tremendous pride in being able to manage these things on your own. Independence in daily tasks means you are still the author of your life. You decide what to eat. You decide what to wear. You decide how your day unfolds. And that decision-making, my friend, is freedom. So if at 80 you can still care for yourself, even in the simplest ways, then you are not just living, you are winning. So let's put it all together. At 80, if you can still 1. Walk on your own. 2. Remember and speak with clarity. 3. Take care of yourself. Then you are not only surviving, you are winning at life. Forget what society says about aging. Forget the idea that old age is only about weakness or decline. Because old age is also about freedom, wisdom, and dignity. You don't need perfect health to win. You don't need wealth to win. You just need independence. One step, one memory, one action at a time. So to every senior listening right now, cherish your steps, protect your memory, celebrate your independence. Because if you can still do these 3 things at 80, you are not just alive, you are victorious.